This is a journey in searching the meaning of life. The meaning you may find between the prayer and faith. Between the temple, fire, and water. The meaning to be pondered upon by its followers, and the meaning to be learned for others. This is the holy day of the Buddhist. This is sacred Vesak Day. Come see the beauty, only on See Indonesia.
Indonesia.
This year, Buddhist devotees all around the world celebrate the Vesak Day, including those going to the Borobodur Temple in Magelang Regency, Central Java Province, Indonesia. Vesak Day is an important day for Buddhists because they celebrate three important spiritual events, such as the birth, the enlightenment, and the death of Buddha. For the non-Buddhists, the sacred day draws visitors' attention to come and witness the rituals and learn about it. And to be part of this year's Vesak Day in Borobodur Temple, we will start the journey from the airport. One of the fastest routes to go to Magelang Regency is to fly to Yogyakarta International Airport. The distance from the airport to Magelang Regency is around 55 kilometers, which could take 1.5 hours. Then you need to continue your journey by land. No need to worry though, because here in Yogyakarta International Airport, there are many public transportation options available to get you to Borobudur Temple.
Personil kami tentunya 24 jam akan melayani semua penerbangan di Bandara YIA, termasuk angkutan penunjang dari Bandara YIA menuju ke Borobudur atau kawasan di sekitar perayaan Waisak. Ada beberapa kendaraan publik yang memang menuju Borobudur, yaitu Damri, Borobudur ke Magelang, kemudian juga ada kendaraan publik.
In order to develop Borobudur for spiritual and educational tourism, the temple will be managed under one roof.
Alhamdulillah hari ini Presiden sudah memutuskan akan keluar Perpres yang menyatakan Borobudur dikelola satu atap antara Menteri Agama, Menteri Pendidikan, lalu Menteri Pariwisata, dan untuk Kementerian BUMN. Di situ ada Dewan Pengawasnya, ada Menteri Keuangan, Menko Marinvest, macam-macam. Tapi TWC sebagai pengelola.
So, here I come, Borobudur Temple. Borobudur Temple is the biggest Buddhist temple in the world, dating back to the 8th and 9th centuries during the reign of Sailendra dynasty. This sacred place was once buried in the volcanic ash, then rediscovered in 1814 by the British. The age of Borobudur Temple is predicted to reach thousands of years old, so the government is really strict when it comes to preserving them. They limit the people going to the temple to only 1,200 people per day. They also require visitors to wear this light footwear made from woven pandan leaves. So if you're planning to explore this temple, you need to wear a special sandal. It is called upanat. Well, it is required because the government need to preserve the temple from all the damage that can happen. So yeah, don't forget to buy one. Going inside the temple, you can see how magnificent the design is. Well, it's no wonder that UNESCO listed Borobodur Temple as a World Heritage Site in 1991. So, when you are exploring this temple, you may find many Buddha statues doing a meditative pose. Well, I heard one of the tour guide, he said that there are more than 500 statues and the Buddhas doing this meditative pose with different hand gestures. So, can you imagine how amazing it is? How can someone build this temple? The reliefs are like ancient library that tells different stories about the life of Buddha. Like this one, which is believed to be Queen Maya on a horse carriage, who was about to give birth to Siddhartha Gautama or the Buddha. Since Vesak Day is just a few days away, there are many pre-ritual performances before the celebration. That is why you may find Bante or the Buddhist monks performing rituals like the one they are doing now, called Pradaksina. It is a ritual circling the holy temple in a clockwise direction. This year Vesak Day is special because for the first time in history, there are 32 monks from Thailand, Indonesia and Malaysia performing Tudong. Tudong is a ritual where the Buddhist monks walk for a long distance. This year they walked from Thailand to Indonesia for around 2,500 kilometers for over 2 months. Tudong pilgrimage trains the monk to be patient in facing all challenges because, as Buddha says, patience is the highest form of ascetic practice. I had an honor to talk about Buddha teaching and the Tudong pilgrimage with one of the monks from Thailand, Bante Prawichai.
It's the first time for our Sangha, for international monks, 32 monks from this land, Indonesia, come to Borobodur. We don't think this is before about how the people can welcome monks like this if before. This is very important for human being because the Dhamma and teaching of the Buddha is important. It's our life. This about the teaching for daily lives. For me, the first step is the power of mindfulness. Mindfulness is important for our not support Buddhist, but everyone also.
Along the journey, the 32 monks were escorted from Thailand to Indonesia by a Muslim community called Laskar Agung Macan Ali.
Saya belajar ke Thailand, belajar untuk mempelajari kehidupan Bante atau biku. Dari bangun tidur sama mau tidur lagi. Saya lihat, dengar ada catatan-catatan ke Irak, Iran, Yaman, dan mungkin Yerusalem, dan banyak negara-negara di Timur Tengah yang sudah dilintasi Tudong. Sementara Indonesia belum. Itu yang membuat kami ingin dan semangat agar Tudong itu dibawa ke melintasi Indonesia. Saya menangis ketika melihat hal itu terjadi. Ada nenek-nenek ngasih minum. Buat diri saya sendiri bahwa tidak bersaudara satu iman, tapi kita bersaudara sebagai manusia. Harus saling menjaga, saling menyayangi, saling melindungi.
I guess I learned a lot of things today. I learned about patience, inner peace, and tolerance at the same time. What a beautiful experience. Indonesia. Fire is a strong element. It is often associated with intense emotion, like anger and pain. But like two sides of the same coin, fire is also likened to goodness. A contagious goodness, just like a flame that ignites others. While water is the reason of the emergence of life wrapped in a simplistic form, a symbol of sincerity and purity. These two are the important elements of Vesak Day. For this journey, I will take you to meet the fire and water of Vesak Day, starting from Grobogan Regency, Central Java Province. Here, there are flames that burn indefinite time despite the pouring rain. This fire burns because of the supply of swamp gas coming out naturally from the bowels of the earth. They call it the eternal flames of Merapen. Every year, the monks and Buddhist devotees gather here to perform Vesak Day pre-ritual. They ignite the Vesak torch with this natural fire that will be used for Vesak Day. The Buddhists call it the flames of Dharma. The Dharma flame is the flame of truth that will illuminate our inner darkness and guide us to reach awareness from the ignorance of life. So later the devotees can choose which one is good and bad, because the good can turn bad and vice versa. The eternal flames of Merapen are heading to Mendu Temple now. Here is another ritual performed where the Merapen flames will be sanctified and kept in Mendu Temple until the day of Vesak. The ritual started with lighting the candles. If you see the colored candles, each of them has a meaning. The blue one symbolizes the hair of Buddha. The yellow candle represents the skin color of Buddha, which means wisdom. The red color represents the blood of Buddha, which symbolizes the universal love. The white one is the bones and teeth of Buddha, which symbolizes purity. And the last one is the orange candle, which represents the feet and lips of Buddha. This symbolizes spirit. Meanwhile, another ritual involves water. This morning, the Buddhist followers line up here in Jumpret Spring to fill water into bottles and jerry can. Jumpret Springs is a spiritual tourist destination located on the slopes of Mount Sindoro, Temanggung Regency, Central Java. The name of Jumpret itself is taken from a man called Ki Jumpret. There are many versions of the story. One of them that Ki Jumpret had a serious skin disease that can never be cured. However, miraculously, the water cured him. Fun fact that this water, it is believed that it can make you stay young forever. So yeah, let's see if it works. But of course, my next 10-year version can give you the feedback. But the fact is, this spring is the main source of the Progo River, which serves a lifeblood for many regencies from Temanggung, Magelang, and Kulon Progo. People may have their own reason to come to these springs, such as religion purpose, or just to come and visit. All religions are welcome. Later, the water will be taken to Mendu Temple. Just like the fire, the water also gets a blessing. Some of the holy water are kept for Vesak Day, and some are distributed for the Buddhist devotees.
It is a natural water spring that has been associated with holy water for a long time, as well as bringing the fire back from Borobodur, because that is a natural fire, it's a natural flame, and it comes back and it symbolizes like reminding to illuminate the Dharma, which I think is the main point of the Vesak ceremony every year. And we hope to repeat this. We're already in talks, maybe a bigger group this time next year, and it's been a very interesting experience.
This morning is special because today is Vesak Day. There is a festive parade with thousands of people walking from the temple to the main event location, which is the Borobodur temple. I guess everyone is celebrating Vesak Day, and I am definitely joining in. Actually, I am waiting for my girls because I'm about to join the gang. Yeah, let's see. Where are my girls? Beauty, only on Indonesia. Beauty, only on Indonesia. Thousands of people from monks and the Buddhist devotees head to Borobodur temple in such a festive parade. There is a marching band, a group playing traditional musical instruments, and people wearing traditional clothes from various regions in Indonesia. Which is Kebaya, and we're really excited walking to Candi Borobudur or Borobudur Temple. Miss, can you say hi to the camera? Hi! The parade starts from the temple to Borobudur Temple, which is only around 4 kilometers. Well, it's quite far for someone who doesn't exercise. And I am pointing at myself. The great thing about Vesak Day is that the non-Buddhist devotees can also be part of Vesak Day, just like the Buddhist. Everyone is excited for today. Vesak Day draws the attention of not only local tourists, but also foreigners. My new friends here, Mandy from China and Lorraine from Switzerland, came all the way here to see the event. They said that the people are nice here, and it clearly shows on this day.
The beautiful view and the nice people. Yes, this is my second time come to Indonesia.
I see.
I love here, so I'm back here second time.
Okay, I hope you enjoy your stay.
Yeah,
How about you?
I heard so many things about Indonesia and like amazing view and nice people, so I wanted to see by myself.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your stay, okay?
It's really enjoy it.
Yes. Vesak Day is celebrated on the full moon of May because there were 3 major events of Buddha happened at that time, which are the birth, the enlightenment, and the passing of Buddha. But this year, Vesak Day is celebrated on June 4th, on the 10th hour, 41 minutes, and 19 seconds. Vesak Day in Indonesia is determined by the astronomical calculation, allowing the day to fall on different dates each year. And this only happens in Indonesia.
Semoga dengan kekuatan Sang Buddha memberikan berkah kepada kita, berbahagia dalam ajaran murni.
With the sound of gong that is hit 3 times, the Buddhists welcome Vesak Day. The monks give blessing to all the Buddhist followers with holy water. Once a year, Vesak Day is a reminder for the followers to actualize the Dhamma or the Buddha teaching in their daily life, just like this year's theme. After the rituals are performed, the most awaited event finally comes. We will be flying thousands of lanterns. The Floating Sky Lantern is a regular event held at the end of Vesak Day. The event is open to public who wants to celebrate. Every year, this event gathers many visitors to join. This highlights the Borobodur temple as a tourist destination that has so many values, from education to spiritual.
We will release 3,000 lanterns on Sunday night to celebrate Vesak. It really showcases Indonesia, I think, at its best as unity and diversity. So I think for Borobudur, it's about heritage, it's about culture. It's also about conservation. Of course, there's a spiritual element there because of the function of it being a temple. So I think it's about balancing all the different purpose and also sort of striking a harmony for that in order to achieve the true heritage tourism.
Each of 4 people will receive 1 lantern. Because the size is quite big, therefore you need as many assistants as possible. There is a belief that the higher your lantern flies, the faster your wish is granted.
What about you?
Tangkap Bapak Ibu, tangkap kalau misalnya ada yang belum bawa ke bawah Bapak Ibu untuk lebih cepat bawa ke tanah. Hati-hati, hati-hati.
Pastilah kan jadi bumi.
Oh, okay, now.
Panitia yang bertugas untuk menangkap lampion-lampion yang nyangkut, kami minta untuk ada di sebelah kiri.
Apparently, some people need to wait and give more effort in order to get their wish granted. Sounds exactly like what life is. But in the end, you will get what you wish for. The message of the flying lanterns lies in the fire. How Dharma flames illuminates the universe. How Dharma flames illuminates the dark within ourselves. Well, surely many things are learned from Vesak Day. But to close this journey, let's quote it what the monk said. Be a person with an open heart and arms. Because one person can change a day, one day can change a life, and one life can change the world.